Hey Sloaby Nation, welcome back to another video, and I am now working on 32 weeks pregnant. Look how big my belly is. Okay, so today is supposed to be a Wee Wednesday video, but since this is going to be Halloween weekend, I decided I'm just gonna upload a DIY instead. And today I'm going to show you guys how to decorate these Dollar Tree pumpkins. And yeah, I decided that I was a little bit inspired by Dollar Tree DIYs. Sorry, I'm like rubbing my belly a lot because baby Goo has been kicking like crazy, so every time she like kicks me, I rub my belly, or when I pat it, I'm communicating with her and going, it's okay baby. But yeah, these aren't necessarily Halloween pumpkins because I know once you do something like a jack-o'-lantern, it's more Halloween-esque. This is more fall themed, so it can last all the way up until Thanksgiving or whenever people decide to do Christmas decorating. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab some pumpkins and let's get started. Okay, to start out, you will need some foam pumpkins, and I got these from the Dollar Tree. The orange is a bit terrifying to me, so I'm going to paint them with the Waverly paint, and this is their matte finish. You will need about 2 to 3 coats of this. I have 5 pumpkins here, so all 5 of them got painted. Okay, let's start out with the easiest one first, and what I'm going to do is use an X-Acto knife to cut out a circle at the top of the pumpkin. Next, I pull off the stem and I cut a straight line from the outer circle to the stem to create 4 quadrants, and this way I'm able to easily peel off the top without breaking the rest of the pumpkin. I feel really stupid, but I didn't expect it to be hollow. For some odd reason, I thought it would be filled with something. So, next, with a bunch of cute fall-like flowers, trim the stems and place them into the pumpkin. Now, I found a pretty mixture of flowers and thistles and leaves, so it looks like I put in some extra thought into the arrangement. But since it was so cute, I had some leftover flowers. I just ended up making 2 of these. For this next one, I have a bunch of flower buds and some push pins. Go ahead and pull out the stamen pistil in the center part of the flower. Take a push pin and insert it into the middle of the flower, and then just push it right onto the pumpkin. That's pretty much it. It's stupidly easy, right? You can cover the whole pumpkin with flowers or have them be placed in a pattern depending on what you're using. I also found some of these creepy cattail-like plants, and I just glue it to the top of the pumpkin, and in retrospect I could have used it to make a really cute spider pumpkin or something out of it, but this works out too, so if you guys want to try this out, yeah, you can do that. This next pumpkin is a little bit more complicated. You will need to print out my butterfly wing template and make sure it's printed out on full US letter paper. I don't know about you, but I always have shrink plastic in my craft bin. I place the plastic over the template and I trace out the wing with a Sharpie marker. Be sure to use Sharpie, otherwise this won't work. Go ahead and color some of the details in to really make the wing stand out. I also have the mirror image of the wing available for you to print out, and you'll repeat the same thing on the mirror image. Once you are done coloring in your wings, you can go ahead and cut out the wing, and be sure to save the leftover shrink plastic because it could be great for smaller projects like earrings and such. Okay, you can go ahead and take the wing and place it on a sheet of blank paper and have your oven preheated to around 340 degrees. And once you place it into the oven with the ink side facing up, you're going to watch it shrink into a pretty plastic wing, and it should flat out completely. Once you have shrunken both of them, this is what they will look like, and I went ahead and just glued the wings to the top of the pumpkin next to the stem, and I set that aside to dry. Now take some gold craft wire and cut out about 22 inches. I fold it in half, and about 4 inches up from the middle, I cross the wires and I twist them to secure. On each end of the wire, I create a swirl and I spin until I reach a desired size. This will be the antenna to the butterfly, and you will repeat this onto the other side as well. Cut out another piece of wire around 22 to 26 inches. Starting from the base of the antenna, go ahead and wrap it around a few times to secure, and then loosely keep wrapping the wire around, shaping it so that it starts to look like the body of the butterfly. When you get to the end, just cut off the excess and pinch it with your pliers to secure. I went ahead and just glued the body right in between the wings, and then I continued decorating the pumpkin with leaves and some of these little white berries I found at the Dollar Tree. And it ended up looking totally whimsical and pretty, right? Alright, here we are on the last pumpkin. We're going to play with Sculpey polymer clay. You'll need 2 round balls of clay around 1 inch in diameter. You're going to roll them into rods, and you're going to make sure that one side of the rod is going to be tapered out. Twist them together, and you're going to create the unicorn horn here, and then go ahead and use an X-Acto knife to cut off the ends for a blunt cut. You might want to keep twisting and shaping the horn or smooth out any imperfections on the horn. With the stem from one of the flowers, I'm going to use it as my rod, and I insert it into the base of the horn. I set my oven to 250 degrees and then I bake for about 15 minutes. Once your horn has completely cooled down, go ahead and paint it, and I went ahead with this matte yellow as well, and of course I finished it off with some glitter because you always have room for glitter when it comes to DIY. Now I'm going to set this aside for a bit and work on the ears. So I have templates for the ears available if you want to print them out. I traced the outer and inner ear onto a foam sheet. I went ahead and also painted the inner ear with also the same yellow from the horn, and then I let that dry. I hot glue the inner ear to the outer ear, and then I place a small strip of glue at the bottom, and I fold the ear in half, and then I use a clip to hold it in place while the glue dried. In the meantime, with the template as reference, I sketch out the eye onto the pumpkin, and the eyes are from My Little Pony from an artist off of DeviantArt. I'll link that below for you guys just to give them some credit. I also used a matte based paint because I think the finish is more forgiving when your paint texture is matte, and I chose a burgundy color for the eye so that it looked more fall-esque. So yeah, it also went with all the other pumpkins as well. Once the face is painted on, I add a bit of glue to the base of the horn, and I use the stem to pierce it through the pumpkin about 2 inches away from the stem of the pumpkin. Ears, I just add some glue at the base of the ears and I attach it to each side of the stem. And with extra flowers from my other projects, I went ahead and gave the unicorn a little flower crown, and ta-da! Look how freaking cute this is! So what do you guys think think of the DIY? Aren't they extremely cute and super easy to do? Honestly, this is probably like one of the easiest DIYs. Just by simply painting over them, you just give the pumpkins a completely different look. I really wanted to carve out pumpkins. I think that's something that I will definitely be doing with Baby Groot in the future. If I'm gonna be really decorating a pumpkin, like I don't want to spend all that time to decorate the pumpkin and then have it like rot in a couple of weeks. So I might as well just decorate a fake pumpkin and then I can use it year after year. I hope you enjoyed the DIY. If you do and if you're gonna try this out, be sure to use the hashtag HeyKL or SLOABN and shoot it over to any one of my social networks because I love to see your creations. I will definitely like it and leave a comment when I see them. At the same time, if you guys do like this video, be sure to like it down below. Share it with other crafters that you know or anyone that might be interested in it. If you want to support my channel, you can go ahead and subscribe. It's definitely optional. I know that a lot of you guys are not getting any notifications on my videos, so you might have to hit that little bell. It'll tell you, hey, KL is uploading a video. Just know that I am uploading every Wednesdays and Fridays now. Sometimes I'll upload a random video, which I did this week on Monday. It's me just trying to find some relief from my carpal tunnel, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are like so tired of hearing me talk about. But Papa Bear makes a little cameo in that video if you want to check it out. It's kind of funny. And for now, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Yeah, we get to see each other again on Friday. So hopefully I can finish a costume really quickly for Friday and then I'll upload that on Friday for you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Remember to always rock on, Sloabies. Bye! If you would like to use back mode, you press the back on the device. Adjust intensity and speed. Has A/B dependent channels. Fuck! How I feel it now. Let's do like right here, and let's do also if you're pregnant, like keep in mind you have pressure points and it can induce labor, so I highly would not recommend this if you don't know which pressure points to avoid. Okay, I have it on intense 1.